Hello and welcome to the second part of our discussion with His Excellency, the Ambassador of the Republic of South Sudan, Ambassador Anthony Khan. Mr. Ambassador, thank you again for being with us on With the Ambassador.
Thank you, Hind, and thank you for coming.
Mr. Ambassador, but everybody, all analysts and the Sudanese agreed that the issue of Abyei is about oil, basically.
The issue of Abyei is about?
The conflict over Abyei is about oil, the presence of oil with large quantities in Abyei.
Because there is no other reason why the government of Sudan should get Missouri involved in this, even when not the issue of oil. They know very well that Abyei doesn't belong to Missouri. The only few people who live in Abyei are, you can count them, the Missouri people, you can count them in Abyei. It's just because of oil. But the Missouri, they have their own oil. And I want to make it very clear to the Egyptian viewers and to viewers in the Arab world. Abyei is part and parcel of South Sudan. It belongs to the Dinka Ngok. there were 9 Dinka chiefdoms that were transferred to northern Sudan in 1905. We went to the International Court arbitration in order to demarcate the area of the Dinka Ngok. There is no point where the government of Sudan can ask us to get the Messeria involved in voting in the referendum. It is something unacceptable. We will not accept the Messeria to vote. And the issue of BA is an issue of life and death. We will not give up Abyei. It's a land of our ancestors. It's our land, and we are not going to give it. Whatsoever it causes us.
Even if it ignites or reignites a third civil war.
We will not give up Abyei. And I'm sure we will not give up Abyei. And I want to make it very clear. And that is one of the problems between us and the North and the government of Sudan. Even they themselves, they know that Abyei does not belong to Messeria. Messeria are only Arab nomads who come only 3 or 4 months during summer.
In search of water?
Okay.
In search of water, right?
They just come and they pass. They go to River Kir with their kettles. They are not people who are residents. The only few people that are only people in the Abyei area only live. Some of them are just merchants. So it is an issue that we want to make it very clear that we have no problem with the government of Sudan as long as they give us Abyei, because Abyei is our land and we will not leave it. No matter how it costs us, whatever consequences may be there, we are not going to leave Abyei.
Okay. Another issue is the conflict over Hejlij.
The same. Hejlij belongs to Dinka or Paru. It's a Dinka area. The inhabitants of the area are Dinkas. Pantau has ever been part and parcel of the state of unity.
Okay, to clarify to the viewers, Pantau is Hejlij.
Pantau is a translation, Arabic translation. The Arabic translation of Pantau is Hejlij. This has nothing to do with the North Sudan. It has nothing to do with the North, or what they call the Republic of Sudan. The inhabitants of the area are there. Administratively, they have ever been part and parcel of the unity state. So where do you take the people now if you say this part belongs to the North? Where are you going to take the people of Pantau? Pantau is a Dinka name, translated into Arabic by Nimeri to be Hejlij. So if you say this part will go to there, what about the people? What about the owners of the land? What are you going to do with them? Is it because of the Yol you want to take it? It can't come. When we demarcated, when the border of Abyei was demarcated, because Pantau lies to the east of Abyei.
How far?
The government came of Sudan and told the international community that now, since the ruling actually decided to not to include Pantau in the Abyei area, it means now Pantau belongs to the North. But that's not true, because the ruling was only specific for Abyei area and was not for the borders between the state of unity state of Southern Sudan and Southern Kordofan. It was only between Bahar Kazal and the state of Northern Kordofan. Pantau was not included in the whole thing. So they came up with this kind of explanation to people that Pantau now belongs to the North. He was alive. Pantau, the owners are there. The inhabitants of the people are there. So where are you going to take it? To take them? Believe me, you know, sometimes we believe that the government in Khartoum is not interested in peace. Because the realities on the ground, the realities of the ground are very clear. They know very well that who are the inhabitants of this. Even in their statement, if you even go back to the documents, to the old documents, you will find that the people of Pantau, the administrative area of Pantau, they were reporting to Upper Nile, to the Unity State. We were part of Upper Nile. So where do you take them here? Where do you take Pantau here to the north? They have nothing to do with the north. Even if you ask people, even the normal people, the people around the area, you come and ask them, and they say, this Pantau belongs to who? They will tell you this Pantau belongs to the Dinkas. And these are the Dinkas of Panru. So, Pantau will never go to the north.
Again, as Abyei will never go to the north.
For them to take Pantau, they have to take it after they have finished with the people of Southern Sudan. Pantau will never go. And I assure you, Pantau will never go. We have the graves of our people there. We have our people there. There is no way we can leave it. We can never leave it. Nobody in Southern Sudan is ready to compromise over the issue of Pantau.
And Abyei.
And Abyei, and the rest of the areas. These are our areas that do it very well. We can never compromise on these issues.
Okay.
If they agree today that these areas, they have nothing to do with them, we are happy that our brothers, we can exchange visits and can work together and live together. But as long as we have any place, one of our places, one of our areas, under occupation of the Republic of Sudan, we are not going to accept.
Are there any areas that are also of conflict to these two sides, in addition to Abyei and...
There is Hofrat Nahas Kafi Kanji. You know, one of our people, one of our elders, he said one time that the current issue between us and North is an economical, not political. Because wherever there is a mineral or something discovered, some oil, the government of Sudan will put their hand, they will say, oh, this belongs to us. Go for a house from the name itself. They want to take it. Even within the borders of 1956, that was agreed. Hofranahas is part and parcel of Southern Sudan. If you go, leave alone, if you just put it even under the referendum or a plebiscite, you ask the people themselves, and you tell them, what do you belong? The people who live in Hofranahas, they will tell you we are Southern Sudanese. Even you just go, any place, you just ask them, they will tell you. The government of Sudan doesn't want to leave us in peace. And I can tell you, when I want to tell brothers in the Arab world, we are not against Arabs. We are not against the North. We are against anyone who will take our land. Our problem with our brothers in the northern Sudan is because they have occupied our land. And there is no way we can compromise with leave our land. Many people have been fighting all over the world because of their land. Nobody wants his land to be taken by somebody else. So we have no problem with the Arabs. We have no problem with the land. As long as the people of Sudan, they get away from our land, we have no problem with them. They are our brothers, we believe. We have a lot of interest, we have a lot of benefits, we have a lot of things together with them. And life can go to normal. But we need them to take out their hands from our lands and move away. That's what we need from them.
Okay. As I can read, the sources of conflict between Sudan and South Sudan are interrelated or interdependent, because Abyei and Hejlej are about oil and about demarcation to other conflicts between North and South Sudan. Here, the outstanding issue of, or the dispute over oil revenues, about 85% of the oil produced in Sudan and South Sudan combined comes from South Sudan. Is this piece of information correct?
It's correct.
85%.
80%, more than 80% of that, it's in southern Sudan.
In southern, and this is the basic conflict now over Hejlej, over Abyei, over demarcation, over disputes over oil revenues.
Well, this is the question that the Khartoum, because our problem with them is our land that they have taken. Our problem with them is that they are recruiting militias and sending them to southern Sudan to kill people. Our problem with them, they are helping the Lord Assistance Army in Uganda in order to destabilize southern Sudan. Our problem with them is simply because they are mistreating our people in the north. Our problem with them is that the government itself in Khartoum, is having an agenda of trying to overthrow our government.
Even after separation, even after
separation. So if they can resist, if they can stop all these things, we have no problem with them.
The Abyei area is an area of 10,460 square kilometers in Sudan, accorded special administrative status by the 2004 Protocol on the Resolution of the Abyei Conflict, Abyei Protocol in the Comprehensive Peace Agreement, CPA, that ended the Second Sudanese Civil War. The capital of Abyei area is Abyei town. The area is claimed by South Sudan but currently controlled by the Northern Sudanese government. Considered a historical bridge between northern and southern Sudan, the area had previously been considered part of the larger Abyei district within the now abolished state of West Kordofan. Under the terms of the protocol, the Abyei area was declared on an interim basis to be simultaneously part of the states of South Kordofan and northern Bahr el-Ghazal. However, following continued disputes that erupted into violence and threatened the CPA, an international arbitration process redrew Abyei's boundaries in 2009 to make it significantly smaller, extending no further north than 10 degrees north. This revised border has been since